Hey guys, and welcome back, it's Peter from Book Photos, and today I will show you how to create a mockup.
Bokeh Photos.
So this is pretty basic, right? We have photography that we already downloaded from website like Unsplash or Petapixels or Shutterstock, whatever, and we can edit this by removing the original logo or just cleaning up the image and put our own logo to create a mockup for the client, for our shop, whatever we need to do with this. So let's just dive right into it. This is my picture of a Muala knife, and for instance, let's remove the logo and then we will see the template ready to just simply slap our sticker on it, and that's it. Let's see how we can do it. I will pretty much use the inpainting tool. This is our original photo. We can of course always create a copy and just slowly use the inpainting tool to remove all those parts. As you can see, this is copied because this is how and context aware filters are working. So just slowly, simply, part by part, try to remove everything. If you want the best case scenario, just simply move as close as possible, and that's it. We can also remove a couple of those flaws right here, and that's it. Now you have a clean knife ready to go with whatever logo you need. This is pretty much your template right now. So let's find another example. Let's say you're a brand and selling some music stuff, different kinds of guitars, etc, etc, and you have such a photo like this from Unsplash. Links will be in the description, and this is about this, but we can remove that sticker, and then simply with an overlay blending mode add our own logo, and that's it. So how can we remove those? There are actually a couple of things. I will be going through them throughout the whole video, so stay tuned. This is also pretty easy with the inpainting tool. You just inpaint and wait for magic to happen. It doesn't get any simpler than this, guys. It's a tool that if you are using correctly and you really use it precisely, it will do a lot of things. As you can see, those lines are copied, but let's just remove that. Or at least try to remove this one so it won't be that symmetrical. Let's try to do this. And it looks a lot better right now. Of course, we can always use tools like, for instance, the patch tool. Patch tool pretty much cuts out a part of the image, and we can replace this with this part of the image. So, and that's it. It's that really. This is so simple. I mean, you need to know what you're doing. You need to get acquainted with those tools. So just simply sit down in the evening, go through a couple of photographies like that, do it with me right now, and that's it. You will be golden to do whatever you want. And then you can always add an overlay or even clean up this. Let's try and clean up this. Let's try and do this with inpainting tool and see how it goes. Let's wait a minute for the magic to happen. And look, it looks pretty good. This, of course, we can still try to inpaint further. And this is it. Beautiful, nice, clean guitar case. We can slap our own logo or add whatever we want. That's it. This is how we can do it for free, only having your skill and knowledge, and that's it. Okay, another example. So this is pretty simple. Just inpaint the logo and there you have it. Let's give it a second and fix afterwards. And you can very much remove anything you want from most of the photographies. We'll be talking about removing stuff in the next video. So there's that. And now you can use, for example, that photography, without the logo, so it won't strike any laws or any issues with. Okay, how to create the mockup for a logo? Like, for example, this. Let's say you would like to have the same bottle, but we would like to visualize this with a different etiquette. So this probably won't work with the inpainting tool because it's pretty there is a lot of detail and not everything is black, but let's just simply go part by part and try to remove that. As you can see, if I will do something like that, it won't work. You need to do this simply part by part, and then it will work. Here we can also use the patch tool and simply drag here and put it all here. Then we can select this and we can use that part. Here we can select more of this and make something like that. Okay, this should be a lot more black. Let's try to fix this. And now let's try the inpainting tool, so it will be a lot less similar with the rest of the blacks. Let's dive in and just simply remove that like this. Click on those dots so they will get also inpainted, meaning turn it to black in the end. This is our idea for that. Remember, the smaller the area, the easier it will be to do. Of course, it does require a lot more clicking and focusing on the image and work, but the effect is a lot better in the end. Here, we can also use either we can paint it black with a regular brush, or we can use the smudge tool to smudge it up a little bit with the blacks, or we can use the clone stamp tool and simply select this black here and paint it over here. As you can see, it's getting a lot more black and it's covering this pretty nicely. Let's select a little bit something more black and just simply paint over those golden parts that we didn't remove yet. And that's it. Let's just simply make this a little bit more black with a regular brush. And it is, guys, a very rough fix, but now you can slap your logo, do an overlay blending mode or lighten or whatever. Probably lighten because this is black as hell, so everything in lighten mode, everything that is light and then the black and 50% gray, it will be simply better. So here we have the logo of the company that actually made this. So what can we do here? And painting tool and simply mark this and of course hope for the best. Here, remove this, just inpaint another time some issues that you are seeing, you don't like, clean it up a little bit, and there you have it. No logo, no legal problems, because this is just cuffling, and that's it, guys. If you would like to remove, for example, a logo, something like that, to stick your own, you can try to inpaint this, but it will also affect the arrow. So the arrow should be either, okay, sorry, never mind, it worked perfectly in that case scenario. We can also remove a couple of elements here, and then there you have it. Now you can slap your own logo, put something on your own, and that's it. Nobody should harass you legally that you are using their photographies or anything else. And the photo is free anyway, so there's that. You can remove anything, add your own. This is just simple post-processing. Okay, another example. Those are pretty much regular metal boots, for metalheads. Let's just simply remove the logo, so we will try to make something else. Will it work? Look how awesome it works actually. You can create mock-ups like that, and just the inpainting tool is beautiful. Of course, Photoshop or any other software has similar features and tools, so feel free to use them all. Remember to read about them on how to exactly use them and how they work, because those small details really make the difference if you know them. And there you have it. Now you can write whatever you want, make a transparent a little bit the text, add a blend mode, add a little bit texture, and you are golden. Okay, even more. Okay, for instance, you want to sell knives, and this photo looks nice, but you would like to change that logo to something different, right? I will use the pen tool again, and start from scratch. I will just mark the text as close as possibly to the as small area as possible. And here I will I will click selection. It will pretty much create a selection, and now I will go to in-painting tool. So like kids in a kindergarten, I won't go out of the over the line, as they say, right? You can just simply in-paint whatever it is in the middle, and voila, clean, nice photography. You can do whatever you want with this right now, and that's it. Slap your own logo, do whatever. This is a perfect mock-up to present your logos on a product for a client. It's easy, simple, there's that. If you ever think about creating stuff like that, it's really easy to do, especially in Affinity. If you are using Designer and Photo, it's a great combo package. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so maybe another example, since we are here. This is just a sticker, and it's pretty much the same. You're using the in-painting tool. And let's see how it goes. This should be white. I mean, this was good enough, because here we have a lot of white areas, and this all should be nicely removed. Let's see. Maybe a couple of letters will be a little bit copied, but we can also remove those. And let's go further. This is, as you can see, it's very symmetrical. You can start to see the pattern, how Affinity copies all the things, but, well, you can't have everything, I guess. It is smart, but it's not that smart. It won't create you anything new. It will use the already existing stuff. Let's try and do this. I wonder how this will work. We can always remove this anyway, so no worries about that. As you can see, this should be pretty perfect. Okay, let's copy this. This we can remove also. Let's try and fix that part. And voila, guys. This is how we can do it, and slap your own whatever you want, and see how it will look on a sticker, in a city, in a scene. Perfection. And this is the last part. This is perfume I was talking about some time ago, and you can just simply do something like that. This is perfection, right? Of course we need to remove also here, and that's it. Guys, the crucial part is that removing anything from any photography, I mean, this was easy, because the algorithm had a lot of information around, and just simply copied this, and it glued together very perfectly. But if this would be a very, very busy background, there would be different things behind the thing that you want to remove. This is a totally different story. Check out the next video. I'm talking about this, how to remove elements, people from a photography, and why this is so problematic. This is simple. Creating a mock-up logos for that, it's pretty much flat surface that you are painting over, and then slapping your own logo in the next step. And that's it. It's very simple. Everyone can do it. And that's all. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment. What did you like? What would you like to see? Thanks for tuning in, and see you later. Bye for now.